Hey guys, welcome to Bassendean Shopping Centre. What a great place and what a great centre to work in, and I really mean that. I've worked there many times myself. Really good community, really strong sense of community in that area. So you've got a kind of demographic which is mixed and mid-dem, which really means that the thing that's going to work there a lot is building rapport, having that banter, building relationships with people. Don't make it so much about you, make it about them. And creating that, that empathy and relating to people really well is one of the key things that work there. You're about 10 minutes from the city, so you're situated really close to the city, even less than that. So what happens is you'll get a lot of late traffic there, qualified late traffic that's going to come through. So that your best approach and your best tips, as it says on the sheet you have there, is first of all in the morning, what you're going to find is a lot of elderly people, but they're great elderly people. They're people probably in the 65, 70s, but they're really community-based, really can connect with what some of the programs that we're talking about. So the approach that works well there is maybe sitting down early. You can mix it up and stand up, but really indifferent, but really kind of sitting down, really approachable type of approach. Use gadgets, use bandanas, use bits and pieces to create a bit of atmosphere. It's really important with you and the person you're working with. That atmosphere is going to attract people in that community really well, and they're going to be a part of that and start to stop and listen as well. So really atmosphere, rapport, using different approaches in the morning, really subtle and sitting down and standing up sometimes. But in the afternoon, I'd be more standing up, come 1, 2, 3 o'clock, you're going to get people coming through a bit quicker, right? They're qualified, they're finished work, and they're going to be rushing through a little bit more. So again, standing up is important, so you're catching them, you have a bit more sense of urgency, which is important, and you qualify early, so you're not wasting your time obviously with the wrong people, because you're going to have that in the afternoon. It's steady, it's not a fast-paced site, but it's just steady, it's consistently steady, and it's intimate, so it's great. So you're not having this massive center, lots of stuff going on. You're going to really be able to connect with people there, so it's a really cool site. So some of the top tips for myself on that, it's really important to focus on and use a lot of community in your pitch. So talk about the area, talk about the great support in Bassendean. People have been amazing. We've had overwhelming support in Bassendean. People are really connecting with what we do. Spoke to John 20 minutes ago, and he's been coming here for like 40 years, and he really wanted to get behind the program because he knew someone in the area who was affected by it. I'm sure you're probably the same. We've had so much support from this area. It's been amazing. So people are brilliant. They love that connectivity there, and they really can relate to it because they're really heavily involved in the community spirit and what the community does there. So you're going to use Jones Theory a lot, as I said, and just really that connectivity relating to people. So keep your attitude, because it is an afternoon site more where you're going to get 4 to 6 is where the action's going to happen. So if you're on game and you're on point and you're positive and you're having fun, hey, you can do some really good numbers there late as well. So that's a really important point to remember. Sites, goal expectations, generally 6 to kind of 8 or 2 people is a really good number we hit quite often there based on the people we have there in the community. And a site PB is 8 in a day, believe it or not. One person's done that 8 in a day, so you can do some really big numbers there. If you beat that, guess what? The boss is buying you a beer, hey, maybe even dinner, all right? So that's the challenge for you there. Have an awesome day. I'm sure you'll smash it. Give us your feedback. We'd love to hear it. Thanks.